Prior to coming to the Kennedy School, I had an opportunity to travel around the world. And one of the places I visited was Burma. Burma is a sort of interesting situation where you have a huge military force that's fighting no one, one of the largest militaries in all of Southeast Asia. And sort of at the center of all of this is a beautiful spirit, Aung San Suu Kyi. And I learned about who she was and what she was about and what she was trying to do for her country, and became really inspired. And so what I did is I tried to start a nonprofit to raise awareness for what she was doing. But in all fairness, we didn't achieve the goal that we sent out to achieve. We raised some money, we did a lot of really important events, but we never were able to create that systemic change that we envisioned in the original. So I came to the Kennedy School to learn more about how to create these policies, to create the movements of change that I'm trying to do. An important part of my work has been trying to understand how social movements evolve, and what are sort of those sparks that you see at the beginning of these movements that create this change that we're all looking for. And through some of the studies I've been doing, the classes I've had, you really can see how it's actually a lot of really small things. It's organizing the people. It's putting certain rules or values or perspectives in place amongst a small group of people that has how it breaks apart and can sort of infiltrate the rest of the community. We've heard from great leaders throughout my time at the Kennedy School, including Bill George, who's always talked about how when you become a founder or an entrepreneur, the idea is that you're putting the organization and its customers ahead of yourself. And so I think the people that are able to spark social movements are very much able to put their country, their community, what they care about, much more ahead of themselves. So now I'm starting an organization called Farm Builders, and basically we're working in post-conflict Liberia to help farmers who were originally productive before, who've persevered through basically a 2-decade-long civil war, and help them get back on their feet. So we're providing the training, sourcing appropriate inputs, fertilizers, and seeds for them, helping them with the financing needed, and then providing a market for their crops. So following this year at the Kennedy School, we'll be launching Farm Builders, and we're hoping to scale throughout Africa, basically helping smallholder farmers get back on their feet.